What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday, November 1st. Me and Dad's on the way to Raleigh, North Carolina to meet Wally Szuba. For those of you that watch the channel, y'all know why we're heading down here. We're going to pick up a Triton TR21. My engine blew up on my boat last week, and Wally was nice enough to call and say, come get mine. We got to stop by O'Reilly's, get some wheel bearing grease, grease up the trailer, and we're going to head back to Virginia. Catch y'all there.
And here it is, Wally Szuba's famous boat. Been on this thing so many times. If y'all knew the history with this boat, how much money's been won out of this boat.
I have checked those two center compartments, see if there's anything in there I might want to be keeping.
These two or these two?
Well, the first one's a cooler, right there. Yeah.
There's a Gatorade in there.
I tried to throw it away.
When did you get the boat?
It's I'm pretty sure it's a 99. So I've had it since then. You know, the engine's a 2008, but like you say, it was rebuilt in 2011. And it's been good since. You know, I've had a couple of issues with sensors and that, but nothing really else. And of course, the last time I used a trolling motor, she was good with this. Okay. If you want to sell it and try and get another motor for the other boat, no big deal. I'll give you a bill of sale so we can keep the paperwork straight.
Okay. I thank you a lot.
Well, let's say I'm sponsoring you next year. I want to go fishing with you if you go to Carr.
I would love that. I mean, I would love that.
You'll still go fishing?
Well, I go fishing. I don't want to fish a tournament.
I got you.
You know, just don't have the desire anymore.
Yes, sir.
You got any idea how many you fished in your life?
I mean, what?
How many tournaments you fished in your life? You're 250 some in the BFLs. So.
Well, and then some others, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Probably about the same amount others.
That's a lot of history, Wally.
Yeah, it is. Most definitely. Yeah, when I think back about it, you know, I'm gonna kind of miss it, but hell, I ain't used it in 2 years, so why the hell keep it?
Well, I mean, I'm serious. Anytime you want to go fishing, you let us know. We'll come pick you up and we'll go fishing.
I'm pretty sure the right is the trim, and this is the jack plate over here.
Okay.
But again, once you get power to it, you'll be playing with it. This is just a spare set of keys. I mean, spare set of ignition. There's still an ignition in here.
Okay.
I was having some trouble with it, and of course, years ago when they used to travel the big circuits, they'd give us these spares just in case, you know, something happened here.
Okay.
You know, and it basically you're just disconnecting the plug. You can plug it back in here. I didn't realize she was so mossy, but she is. Damn.
We'll take care of her.
That's all right.
Like I say, these seats pop out, and then you can pull this up and do the cleaning you need to do.
Okay.
You see the holes, Christopher, where the poles go?
Yes. Right, yeah. This is for that locking mechanism. And like I say, once you play with it, you'll see how easy it is. And it's just, you know, back then we used to travel a lot to motels, you know,
yes,
sometimes shady motels.
Absolutely.
So we would want to, you know, keep everything cool at night.
Is it single tank or does it have two gas tanks?
One tank, 56 gallons.
56, okay.
So you can put all the gas in there you can stand.
Yeah.
How much does the basket hold?
52.
52.
Yeah. And I've only run real low when I was fishing the Mississippi River and running about 65 miles one way.
Right.
Golly.
back then, before they put the rule, we could carry a 5-gallon, extra 5 gallons, you know, the little plastic 5-gallon gas cans.
Yes, sir.
And I'd carry 2. My buddies who were with me, they'd carry a couple because they're going a little further.
They finally figured out that was dangerous and quit letting you do it. Is that what it was?
Yeah. Definitely. And of course, on the Mississippi River, you ain't got no place to gas up. Where we were going out of Memphis.
Well, I'm sure we'll call with questions.
Well, the main thing is, you know, the plug down below. It's sometimes kind of hard to get your hand up in there to turn it in and take it out.
Okay.
But once you figure it out, you'll say, all right, this is the way I got to do it every time. Because this trailer, you know, I bought it about 10 years ago because the old one had rusted out.
Yes, sir.
The original one. And that's what the insurance papers still show was the original trailer. Because I was looking at it last night and I said, shit, I never told them I had a new trailer. Well, let me get out of the way and let's hook her up and pull her up here and see what she looks like.
Let me move your truck, Dad.
Go ahead. Wally?
Yeah.
How many miles around there?
944.
944. So if I remember correctly, he actually bought the truck and the boat about the same time when he was traveling, fishing the Bass 100s, EverStarts, and all the big series. Wally was a mechanical engineer and retired and got into appliance repair, but he did that to be able to travel and fish.
Like I say, pull it up.
Pull it up and let it down at the same time?
Exactly.
Okay.
And once you get on the ball good, you can let it go. And let it, you know, hook underneath. That was supposed to.
Can you back up a little bit there?
Did you ask me to back it up more?
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right. What's the biggest tournament this boat's ever fished?
Well, you know, back when we do the FLWs, you know, just like the elites today.
You did like the Bass 100s at one point too, didn't you?
Huh?
You did like the Bass 100s at one point, didn't you?
No, just the regular opens.
No, it's okay.
I don't think they had the hundreds back then.
If I need to, Wally, I can grab one of Raleigh.
Thought I had one. I see the for last night what I should have done.
Oh, you're fine. I'd never seen a 5-prong like that before.
Well, that's what we used back then. Back then. That was rough. We gotta leave these either.
Thank you, sir.
You know, right now you don't have any back there. So if you want to put those on.
Okay.
It's always been so heavy, I've never worried about it.
This is awesome. 36 volt.
That is.
That'd be a hell of a gate control motor right there, buddy.
I love those, always have.
I do too. That one on the Champion's best control motor I've ever had. That's exactly the same thing, just 36 volt.
Wally, I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, what are friends for? Like I said, I wish I could keep it and use it, but it just ain't working out.
You know, I mean, for a lot more than this boat. This kid wouldn't know how to fish if it wasn't for you and Dennis. Because I wouldn't know how to fish if it wasn't for you and Dennis. And he's taken what I've taught him and he's run with it. And he's a whole lot better than I've ever been.
That's what Dennis said.
What do you think? So what do you think? You sad to see it go? Or are you happy he's getting rid of it?
No, I'm sad for him, and I'm really happy for him. My husband has a very big heart.
Yes, he does. 'Cause I tell you what, that boy was crushed last weekend when that motor blew up. Every dime he spends is, you know, he's got a house payment, a truck payment, the boat payment. He didn't have money for another motor. He didn't know what he was going to do.
God provides.
That's.
Well, y'all might be able to get home before noontime.
We may do it. So we gonna spend some good time cleaning it up. So
Yeah. Well, if you're ready to roll, go ahead.
you ready, kid?
Yeah. Thank you, Wally.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah, I don't know how we can say thank you enough, Wally.
Well, I might ought to check the tire pressure too.
Oh yeah, I gotta put grease in.
Oh yeah, let's do that real quick. Wally told Christopher make sure he brings a grease gun. Christopher called me. He said, "Hey, make sure you bring a grease gun. I'm gonna bring one too. That way, between both of us, we'll remember." Neither one of us remembered until it was halfway down here. We had to stop by Raleigh's, pick one up.
I mean, I've got one in there, but I'm not sure it's even real functional.
I'm glad I'm the only one that doesn't do that.
Dad, how you work his unit?
Have stuff on my grocery list and come home and it's still on my grocery list, not in my car.
Oh, it happens to all of us, that's for sure.
Wally, did they get the cover?
Huh?
They all did.
The cover?
Yeah, we got it.
Which obviously hadn't been used.
Yeah, the original one lasted about 15 years. And like I say, as you see, I didn't even open this one when I ordered it.
Oh, so it's brand new.
Yeah.
Never opened. Wow.
And that bearing went out 3 or 4 years ago. That's why the wheel doesn't look as sharp as the other. But I had my mechanic rebuild them, so I know they're good.
We stopped at the gas station this morning. I walked in to get something. I come back out. There was a guy sitting there with a TR21.
Shit, no shit.
No joke.
Exact color.
It was wild.
Damn.
And I couldn't help. I said something to Christopher. The guy looked over at me. I said, "Man, we're on our way to pick one of those up." So he had done repowered it. Had a new Mercury on it.
Yeah.
Had power poles and.
Well, like I told him, whatever you want to do with it, do it. If you want to get that, trade this all in, sell it, so you can get the other motor going, no problem. No problem.
That's awesome, Wally.
40, 50 miles down the road, make sure you look back and you don't see any smoking.
Yeah, we ran into that a few weeks ago with my boat. Wasn't bearing, it was brakes.
Oh, we're locked up?
They didn't actually, well, I guess they did lock up. Just didn't notice it, and then they locked up, so it just kept on going. But Christopher called me. He's like, "It's your boat's full, or your trailer's pouring smoke." So we got new brake pad stuff set at the house and everything to put it on. We just got to do it.
Are you still fishing a lot?
Yes, ma'am. Not as much as he is, but I've actually started traveling doing kayak tournaments. You put little motors on the back of them and everything too, and you go. They're a lot of fun because you're in the river and you catch a lot of fish. So it's
Trout?
no, smallmouth bass most of the time. But I talked to Mark the other day. If Christopher goes to switching this motor onto his boat, then Mark said he'd help walk us through stuff we need to.
Okay, good. Yeah, most important thing I think is going to be setting it so you engage the gears properly. I think that's going to be the most important thing. Because back when Mark was at Boats Unlimited, I had them put a lower unit on it. Went to a FLW tournament in Alabama. In practice, the lower unit went out. And of course, back then we had the teams, following the trail. So I went to the Evinrude guys. They put a brand new one on. I said, "Well, what happened to the other one?" He said, "They didn't friggin' adjust it right."
Wow.
$1,000. Thank you, Wally. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I really don't even know what to say. I don't even know where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the wrong direction.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, God is good. I mean, what?
Will you figure out what I'm going?
You need to go the other directions. All I tell you, you were on the right road, just went the wrong way. So hopefully it circles around. Jordan Lake. I fished it one time back in 2011, fishing the BFL, and I met Dennis Reedy. So if it wasn't for that lake, we wouldn't be on this trip.
Biggest bag I ever caught came there.
What do you think, son?
I don't know what to think.
After this trip, picking up this boat, everything.
Wow. I don't know what to think.
Man gives you his boat. Hands you an envelope for $1,000.
He gave me his boat. Paid my way more than it was already paid for next year. I don't know what to think.
It's God is good.
He is.
That's who you think.
Yep.
Lord knows we can't think Wally anymore.
Yeah. Old Wally Szuba seat. Feel like I'm about to catch a 5-pounder on a brush haul, boys.